Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's for Virgo for May of 2018. 5 whole months in the year gone already. This one's moving pretty fast. Anyhow, I have a couple announcements to make. Both the prayer classes out there and the sutra classes for you. The sutras there's little short videos about them. The sutras are set up in 2 parts because they have to be like that, but I made it so you can purchase one and then the other, or you can buy them both together and get a discount. Simple practice. You do maybe 5 minutes a day is all it takes, and what it does is it enhances your clear perceptions and to like really heightens them, and it's a really good thing to do for anybody who's already doing this work, if you're just interested in getting into it, or if you just want it for yourself. It's a really good way to get your clear senses on like the upper level, keep them up there. Anyhow, that's our announcement, and I pulled 4 cards for us for the month, and we're going to use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. We'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring it all together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So all of us Virgos out there are now named Frankie, I guess, for the time of the reading. Don't forget to look at your moon sign and your rising sign. Sometimes that gives us a bigger overall view of the month. Also, sometimes the sun sign just doesn't get it, and it may come in your moon or rising sign. And I don't think these cards go week by week for me. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month for us. I have a message for us. Sorry. This is just a little bit of leftovers of bronchitis, and now everything's blooming outside, so there you go. Anyhow, our message is, I feel like the only challenge us Virgos have this month is like a challenge to our belief systems, like psychological, philosophical, maybe to our religious belief system, spiritual belief system. But with us, if we're going to change it and there's something challenging or a better, easier, more efficient way to do it, we would do it. I feel like there's a lot of support around us this month from those people that are close to us, that bring faith and hope and optimism, We have good words for this month too, and they go right with that. Enthusiasm, joy, depth, understanding, and respect. And I think we're just going to be like generally moving forward from the way it looks with a choice or a decision. Maybe it's around our message, maybe not. We're all different Virgos, and these are just general readings. But our first card here is the Knight of Rods. That's pretty lucky there. He's coming in, so I'm thinking he has a really good message for us, or wands, whatever. Really good message for us. He's male or female. It's fire sign energy, Sag, Leo, Aries energy, if it's a person around us, male or female. Like I just said, because it's a general reading, you can't put sex on the knight. So knightess either. There you go. This is like an excellent message, and it could do with our work, that, and incoming good messages of news of money that we can, because we are really on the up in our work or beginning to get noticed in our work. This can be also, it can, with a knight in a general reading, it could be a message of love coming into us too, perhaps from a fire sign energy, or maybe a lot of us maybe have fire in our charts because we're Virgo, maybe on the cusp. But this is excellent and bodes well for any kind of work endeavor that I'm doing. I think along with that, respect word, because fire energy is usually very loyal, honest, and trustworthy. So when this knight brings the message, we can be assured that it is, it's scrupulous. Is that a word? It is unscrupulous. No, scrupulous. It's the best we could be delivered. Maybe movement forward in our work. This knight's very enthusiastic. He's usually going straight forward, knows where he's going, what he's going to get. He's very happy, but he is above all good for our career path, really pushing us forward, like forward momentum. And if it is another person, our cards are extremely good here. We have a decision to make, but if it is another person, we can trust it. And that's the overriding energy. And and like our message, maybe there'll be some challenges to how we think or what we believe to be true. And if it came from this type of energy, if it was a person outside of us, we could trust it. Like maybe new job, maybe travel to do with this. We have another one that may point to that. Actually, two cards that may kind of point to that, going forward, maybe getting educated, getting some more understanding about the next step on our path forward. If it's not a love interest, you have to pick where this particular knight falls in our energy here. Because the next card is the Eight of Swords. I believe Leo got this card also, but it's been a couple days since I did these. For some reason that's flashing in my head. I don't know. So maybe it is, a lot of us are cuspers. And that could be our word depth. Looking inside ourselves. We get this Eight of Swords. It's exactly, pretty much, like the Two of Swords, where we are, in the Two of Swords, we're in total denial that change or choice has to be made. With the Eight of Swords, there is no denial. We know exactly what choice we have to make. We can be feeling trapped or like someone else is trapping us, so we can't make the choice or the decision right this minute. In some way we feel held back. But like I told you guys before, change is inevitable. So we need to shake these they're very light bindings. None of the swords are in front of her. There's a whole empty space, world behind her, a whole world behind her, castles behind her, new life, everything. All she has to do, come to think of it, there's no swords behind her either. And in this card, she's not speaking either. Her face is covered and her mouth. Therefore, she is not speaking her truth, even though she sees, I need to make this choice. So pull off the blindfold, shake off these aren't even ropes. I'm tied very loosely. Shake them off. I know what the situation is. I'm not in denial, but I still feel trapped. We are never fully trapped. So either if we still feel trapped, make preparations for the future to move forward. But I think this is more about right now, within us, feeling that depth of purpose and that joy and depth and respect for ourselves in making this choice. So Virgo, if I came or confronted with maybe I'm moving forward, worldly ambitions, and I got a new opportunity, and my partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or my work doesn't want me to leave, but I knew I had to go farther, because perhaps they're holding me down, there's no opportunity, or there's no money in my promotion, or you know, moving forward within this company. I think I would take what is new, and I would tell them I'm sorry, but this Virgo's moving forward, you know. And I think a lot of us are really thinking about that because we have the Hermit, and that's us too, you know. And I really feel the need of this Hermit energy to get clear understanding. Because once we take the blindfold off, things are going to begin to move fast, really rapidly. It could be astrological things, you know, because of astrology, I don't know. Go look, but it could have to do with Uranus being unexpected things, or however you say that. I'm not an astrologer. Unexpected things happening. The Hermit calls for us to go within. He shines the light on what is happening within us, you know. And with that blindfold on, with that Eight of Swords there too, we're covering our eyes. Anyhow, we might as well take a few minutes to make that decision. What is my internal, my depth of my person? What do I feel joy or enthusiasm around? Am I happy in the job I'm in? Am I happy in the relationship I'm in? Am I happy in the new thing I created, or, you know, for my work? Am I happy in it? Sometimes we'll go away for a couple days with the Hermit card, take a break where we're not by the phone or the computer or anything like that, and just really evaluate what we want, you know? And that's how it feels. We may be challenged with different things this month, and if we are, the Hermit card is here to support us, because who knows better than we know about what it is we want? And we also can get guidance on the way to move forward, is what I'm hearing, in the easiest way possible, okay? Because this Knight of Rods, very enthusiastic energy. You know, it's forward pushing, move, get going, you know, that kind of stuff. Because, and both of them, because our next card here is the Chariot card. Whatever's coming at me is coming very rapidly. You know, this is me holding the reins to my own life. And I'm the one in control of these two horses. And I can make adjustments as rapidly as I need to in order to push forward on that new momentum. That's my new job, my purpose, my success, my path forward. They're saying my, like me. I'm finally doing what I need to do for myself. It's kind of like, the hell with everybody else, because I'm real happy here. I'm real enthusiastic. If things change, I change. I'm just going with the flow, and I'm doing it as fast as I can, with that understanding and respect for who I am as Virgo, and how quick I'm going to make those adjustments. And because of that, I get my success. Because of that, whether it's love, whether it's career, job prospects, however, because the way Spirit's talking to me, and I'm supported, according to our first message, I'm supported on my way forward. It's like everybody, friends in that, there's that faith and hope and optimism in that, people that care about me being enthusiastically. That's the feeling around it. Come on, Virgo, you can do it. And me, being Virgo, may sometimes say, maybe not, but here we are. Virgo, the Page of Pentacles, our card here, that is to me money, news, good news about money, good news about my career path. They call this a card of the scholar. This is someone that's so intent and on their success, money, their education, whatever process they're going through, the books in their nose, and they crash right into the wall. This in Pentacles, you know, if we thought about the King and Queen and the Knight of Pentacles, that's respect for money. They have great respect. They don't worship it. This is just starting on the big, better path for myself. This is good news about my financial situation or my earth plane things. Now, this doesn't have to be a male because it says page, male, woman, man, whatever. Just the way the energy is coming in. For some of us, we may be leaving, you know, making the choice to leave this fire energy, Knight of Rods, and move forward with the Page of Pentacles. Pages are more enthusiastic, younger, joyful type energy. It could be one of our children for some of us, but it is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So we are, in our own reading, staring at this pentacle, all eyes on the prize. I'm thinking, T's are crossed, I's are dotted, I am Virgo. I understand where I am coming from. I have respect for myself and where I'm moving forward to, and others have respect for my decisions and choices too. If I am challenged, if something's more suitable for me, more efficient, you know, if I feel that challenge around belief systems, I'm going to adapt or adopt it, you know, because it will make this momentum faster. I think some of us, you know, with these changes we may, or the Page of Pentacles can mean foreign travel or travel also with that type of energy, maybe for new work or a job or something. But I think with the energy that's coming, like an overall thing, we know what we have to do. We're shaking off the blindfold, shaking off those ties, and we are going, kind of like going for it. Forward momentum. Oh, God. You'll never guess what our card is. Go for it, Virgo. Go for it. I was like, really? That's how I feel through this whole reading. Like, it's time. You know, something's being challenged. Well, that way's easier. Let me evaluate my belief system with that Hermit. Go within and say, that sounds better. That works easier. It's more efficient. Makes me get that feeling, that oomph or whatever. That's how this whole reading feels. So it's our time. That's exactly what it feels. Challenges, sure, I'll look at them. Yeah, maybe that spiritual philosophy doesn't fit me. I need to move forward, or I got some new information. I need to change a little bit this philosophical thing I'm doing. My work, you know, it's just like that. I feel this push from behind me to keep on charging, and I have the ability with the Chariot card to make the changes very enthusiastically, rapidly. You know, these will come, they are well thought out, deep within me. You know, yes, that's right, it's more efficient. Yes, this is the way for me to go at it. Yeah, I understand. I have respect for myself. I'm going. It says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. Can't believe these angel cards sometimes. Really, Virgo? We can't make it up. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. And I'm going to add to that, be willing to change. Like, go with the flow as the momentum increases, because I think we've got it. It's been rough. It's kind of been stagnant for a lot of us, you know, and last year was mostly the pits. You know, there's little breakthroughs we got and other things that just didn't work out like we were planning. But I think it gives us a really healthy understanding of what we're doing, where we're going in the future. You know, I believe a lot of us are going to move and shift. Just feels like that kind of energetics around it, you know. And I think it is almost like moving towards a new future for a lot of us, you know? It says you drew this card as an encouragement for the situation you're asking about. The angels reassure you of a positive outcome. These cards are all positive. Only that Eight of Swords, and that actually is positive because we already know in our hearts what needs to be done. You know, it might take us a little bit longer, but right now we're preparing. We're going to do it, you know. It's kind of like, well, that's the end of the story. Last T crossed, last I dotted. It says, provided you are assured of a positive outcome, provided you continue to pour love and guided action into the situation. The additional meanings are don't hesitate, now's the right time. And that's how that Eight of Swords feels. It's now. It says, you're on the right path. The idea you have is divinely inspired. The angels foresee a successful outcome, and so do these cards. Understand yourself. Go within with our word depth. Have respect for your ability. Find what brings joy and enthusiasm and move towards it. Any challenges or changes come, adapt to the more efficient way or belief system that moves you through it, Virgo. That's exactly how it feels. Well, that's our reading for this month, Virgo, and I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I read each and every one. I love them. I don't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I read them all and really appreciate them. Anybody wants to go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen. Or if you want to just set an appointment with me, all the information is over at the website. That information's below the screen. And to everybody I've met through doing the YouTube videos for 2 whole years now, and to all of you I've met through 29 years of doing this work, I always want to tell you, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to have served you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.